Catalán, too. Wow, well,
Wow.
yeah. Awesome. Gracias a todos por conectarse. Hola, Lina. Gracias a todos. Ya son las 9. Vamos a empezar. Okay, let's get this party started. Let me start introducing Colleen. I'm recording. I'm gonna go into speaker view. Tatiana, if you can mute yourself. Appreciate it. Okay. Amigos, ¿cómo están? Somos César. Just come and say hi. César y
Pamela.
Con César y Pamela.com y tenemos una súper invitada el día de hoy.
Sí, les voy a dejar con mi amiga. Ella, pues, la aprecio muchísimo. Siempre es alguien que te escucha. Pues, si necesitas algo, sabes que puedes llamar a ella, es su esposo, porque son tan lindos. Ella es
Sí. Ella es enfermera.
Enfermera, es su esposo, doctor. La verdad, siempre cualquier cosa, una duda que tienes de tus hijos, puedes llamarles. Cuando nuestro hijo tuvo su cirugía, nos estaban dando cosas para él, para recuperar. Y no, muy lindos. Pues saben cómo hacer este negocio. Ella, pues, vence miedos. Me encanta verla crecer. Vas a oír su historia, pero siempre la veo creciendo.
Sí, así es.
I love you, Colleen.
Love you too, Pam and Cesar.
Thank you. Ok, amigos, les voy a dar la presentación oficial de Colleen. Colleen y Ken son queridos amigos nuestros. Ella es madre, que está casada con un médico, como dijo Pamela, y es madre de 4 hijos exitosos, ya grandes. Su antecedente, su experiencia, su background. Ella ha sido una enfermera por 30 años en el cuidado intensivo para recién nacidos y después en el área de hospicio en el hospital. Ella fue la primera enfermera que practicaba en el norte de Texas y que desarrolló el rol y guió a miles de enfermeras en el área donde ella trabajaba. También ella es una miembro del club de John Maxwell, el líder y el gurú del liderazgo en todo el mundo, y ella provee consultoría en diferentes partes del mundo. Es una mujer de negocios, ha sido dueña de múltiples negocios exitosos y ha tenido negocios también vendiéndole a diferentes firmas, y hoy en día provee un liderazgo impresionante a individuos y también a organizaciones grandes. Ella y su esposa, que es un médico, han sido súper exitosos en un tiempo muy corto en el concepto que estamos desarrollando, y tienen un equipo de cientos de miembros por todo el mundo. Hemos vacacionado juntos en Hawái. Son de las mejores parejas que hemos conocido. Así que vamos a compartir unos momentos con nuestra amiga Colleen Deeb. Hi, Colleen. How are you doing?
I'm great. Thank you. Thanks for inviting me. Cesar, you know that I think you're an amazing leader, right?
Yes, ma'am.
You are an amazing leader. Both you and Pam are amazing. And I'm so blessed to know you guys. And you've enhanced our lives so much.
Thank you so much. Dice Colleen que somos unos líderes increíbles, Pamela y yo, y que hemos añadido muchísimo a las vidas de ellos. You have to. We just love you guys. And I told them how we traveled together to Hawaii, and we're looking forward to many more vacations. Viajamos juntos a Hawaii y la semana que viene vamos a ir con ellos a un viaje de liderazgo a Colorado, y en noviembre vamos juntos al viaje en Cancún. So we'll see you in a couple more trips in the next couple months or so.
Yes.
So Colleen, you are in Cancún. Estás en Cancún en este momento. Tell us about.
So do you want to see the room?
Yes, please.
Do you want to see the room?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. So, okay, so I'm going to just flip this around. Let's see, I guess. Oh, I can flip it around. There we go. Maybe not.
No, it's not happening.
Oh, there we go. Okay. So
there it is.
We have unpacked it a little bit, so it's not as beautiful as it usually is. But you can see how long this is. The shower is a huge walk-in shower. Wow. The tub right in the middle of the room, which is amazing. So you can see it's just totally spacious, so clean. It is gorgeous. Everything is designed perfectly. And these stairs, we got a free upgrade, Cesar. We got a free upgrade when we walked in, and so we got the diamond suite.
Wow.
So
Es
these
una suite
stairs,
diamante. Le hicieron un upgrade gratis. Okay, I'm not going to speak because then I want them to see what you're showing us.
okay. So this is the upgrade, and so when you go up here, there is a hot tub. Let's see. There we go. And I mean, when we first got in, you know, we got greeted. There's so many people. I don't think you can see much up here, but you can see the view, maybe. It's gorgeous. There's a hot tub out here.
Wow.
Again, probably you could fit 12 people in there. And then there's a very private area that you could sunbathe and just sit around over here. Beautiful. And yeah, to think that we won that trip was crazy, right? We won it. And by just doing our regular stuff that we always do, which is talking about vacations.
Amigos, estamos teniendo un poquito... Nico, close the door, please. El sonido no está muy bueno por la conexión de internet, porque Colleen está en ese momento en Cancún y estamos súper agradecidos. Díganme si me escuchan a mí. Hey, Colleen, so yeah, if you can, when you're not speaking, if you wouldn't mind muting your line.
Yeah, I'll do that. Sorry about that.
So they can hear me more clearly. You can tell me like a whole idea, and then I'll translate for them. ¿Así se escucha mejor, chicos? Me confirman, por favor, nada más. Okay, yeah, that's better. So, wow, Colleen, sorry, tell us what you were telling me now before. Go ahead. Colleen se ganó este viaje. Déjame quitar el mute a Colleen. Let me unmute you, I'm sorry. I need to unmute you. All right, so, there you are.
So we have 1,000 people here. 1,000.
1,000 personas aquí.
Mm-hmm. And so these people are from all over the United States, from South America, and from Canada. And they've all come here to celebrate because of the things that we're doing in World Ventures.
Oh, I'm sorry. Perdón, tenía el mute todavía. Es un viaje donde hay 1,000 miembros de Sudamérica, donde está Juan Manuel en este momento, nuestro rep de Colombia, gente de Estados Unidos, de Canadá, celebrando. Muchos de ellos se lo ganaron totalmente gratis, pero muchos a un precio súper reducido. Colleen, thank you so much for taking the time to share with us, being on this vacation. I appreciate it so much. Tell us about your background before network marketing.
Okay, so before I did World Ventures and some other network marketing, I was a nurse practitioner. I did hospice. I did marketing for some different hospitals. And I also owned my own brick and mortar med spa. And literally we were working for the med spa and we basically had no time off.
Let me translate that. Sí, como les comenté en la introducción, Colleen, you want to mute your line while I translate, Colleen? Sorry. Ella fue enfermera por 30 años, pero a ella le interesaba siempre el área de negocios. Ella empezó a meterse al área de marketing del hospital y empezó a manejar el marketing para los lugares donde trabajaba y luego arrancó sus propios negocios y el negocio que más éxito tuvo era un spa médico, pero que la absorbía totalmente de tiempo. Okay, so tell us more about that. So you got into all those businesses, and how is it that you came into network marketing? Sorry, I have to unmute you. Perdón, tengo que quitarle el mute porque estamos por el sonido que tiene ella. Okay, go ahead.
So what we did is we had my husband's a physician, and we loved vacation, had no time for ourselves. We were time broke. We were working probably, I don't know, 60 to 70 hours a week. And I was in charge of everything. I was in charge of taking care of patients, policy and procedure, payroll, any kind of HR issues. And literally, after about 4 years, I was looking for something.
Sí, me dice Colleen que ella, cuando tenían ese negocio, ella y su esposo, ella se encargaba de los pacientes y aparte tenía que encargarse de todo lo de recursos humanos, las políticas y procedimientos. Sí estaban ganando buen dinero con la profesión de su esposo y con el negocio, pero eran unos esclavos. Trabajaban unas 70 horas a la semana y no tenían tiempo para vacacionar y les encantaba vacacionar. Tell us about your experience with network marketing. You were with other companies before, I don't know if one or two. Tell us about that.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
So my background in other network marketing, Cesar, is that what you said?
Yeah, sorry. Tell us about your other experience with network marketing that you were doing before. Mm-hmm.
So I used to do another network marketing that had to do with skin. And I mean, I was literally at one of the top levels, not the top, but the second from the top. And I had experience with network marketing in that, but it was not the same as Worldventures. So although I was successful in that particular network marketing company, it didn't translate to Worldventures. Although I was still successful with Worldventures too, but the same skills were different. There was another network marketing company that had to do with footballs and like football players, professional football players. And again, I was one of the top, but it wasn't because I'm like special. It's just because I followed their system. Everybody's system is different. Just like when you go to work at one company, the other company is going to have a totally different system. And in order to be successful, you need to follow that particular method to the T. So it doesn't really translate. So just because I was successful in other network marketing companies, it meant that I still had to learn the system, I had to be intentional, and I had to follow it to the T.
And what was the second one that you said? There was the first one was the skincare, and the second one was what?
One was skincare. The second one was an energy drink. And it was marketed towards professional football players.
I gotcha. Ok, les voy a platicar. Ella llegó al segundo nivel más alto en su primera empresa de redes de mercadeo. Era de una empresa de cuidado del cutis. Y aunque llegó a ese nivel, no era lo mismo que Worldventures, porque la naturaleza del producto era diferente y el sistema que tenían era diferente. Después estuve en otra donde era una bebida energética para jugadores de fútbol americano profesional y también llegó a nivel más alto. Le puso mucho trabajo, pero se dio cuenta que igual como en tu trabajo puedes tener la misma carrera, pero en diferentes empresas va a ser diferente tu desempeño, el sistema que utilizan, pero todo eso le ayudó para desarrollar las habilidades que puso en práctica ahora en Worldventures. So, Colleen, tell us about that transition. Like, what happened? Did you put a pause on those network marketing companies? Why did you leave those and then eventually come to Worldventures? How did that happen? And maybe I have to unmute you. Déjenme quitar el mute otra vez, perdón. Ready, go ahead.
Can you hear me okay?
Yes.
Okay, sorry. So one of the things that I found is that the other network marketing companies, they were not stable. They were not financially stable. They did not have good leadership, or they had leadership, but it was not amazing. Okay. And so the first one actually ended up going bankrupt, and the second one ended up closing. And when I looked at Worldventures, I realized that it had a huge track record. Every year they were growing. And like over the last 2 or 3 years, we have just exceeded growth from the previous 3 years. It keeps on growing. And the leadership is not pretty amazing. It is amazing. So I love the leadership, and it's fun. A lot of other network marketing companies, they don't promote fun, and people need to have fun in order to stay healthy. You know, they really do. And actually, they've shown that when people go on vacations, they have a decreased risk of heart attacks by 25 to 35%. To me, that was like, how much value can I provide to other people? In addition to that, then there was the hospice. Hospice patients would tell me all the time before they were ready to pass that they wish they would have taken more vacations. So there were so many reasons, so many.
Wow.
Oh my God.
That's amazing. Let me translate for you. Le estaba preguntando a Colleen que cómo es que ella decidió, pues pasó por esas otras empresas donde tuvo éxito y cómo es que se salió y después entró en World Ventures. Y me dice que desafortunadamente las otras empresas no tenían estabilidad y no tenían un buen liderazgo. Una de ellas se fue a la bancarrota y otra cerró. Y entonces, cuando vio World Ventures, dijo, wow, esto es algo divertido. Y se dio cuenta que eso es diferente, porque es divertido, o sea, son viajes. Y ella sabía, por estar en el ramo médico, que el 35% de personas que han tenido un ataque al corazón lo hubieran podido evitar, haberlo evitado, si hubieran tomado más tiempo libre vacacionando. Entonces, eso ayudó con ella. Y luego, como ella también estuvo un tiempo de su carrera en el área de hospicio, con personas que estaban en sus últimos momentos de vida, lo número uno que le decían a ella como enfermera es que siempre se arrepentían de no haber hecho más, de no haber checado listas de deseos. Y eso la convenció totalmente. Wow, Colleen, that is so powerful. So tell us, who showed you the business? How did it happen? And I'm going to unmute you. Go ahead. Sorry, I muted you again. I'm sorry. Ténganos paciencia. Lo que pasa es que les estoy pidiendo que se haga mute. Go ahead, Colleen.
Okay, so one of our friends, actually, it was my husband's, Ken's, friend that worked in the emergency room with him, and he is also a physician. And he sat down with us for coffee, and he just showed us a simple video. And when we saw that, we were amazed that that's something that could happen. I think the year before, we went on a trip to Italy, and it was 5 times the cost than we would have had to pay with Worldventures, which is crazy. So now we can travel all over the place. I can tell people about a way that they can travel so that they can leave a legacy, you know?
Wow.
So I mean, it's totally jazzed everybody, and it's changed our family too, you know, because now everybody can travel together. And the people, of course, these are, you know, like meeting you and Pam and so many other really quality people. Because you never want to invite somebody that you don't love and like.
That's right. That's right. Le pregunté que cómo fue que los invitaron y cómo los ha impactado el ser parte del club. Y me dice que un amigo de su esposo, bueno, de ambos, que también es un médico de emergencias, tomó café con ellos, les mostró un video de la presentación y ellos quedaron impactados. Impresionante. A mí me está impresionando lo que me está diciendo Colleen en este momento, porque a veces piensas que un médico y su esposa, que es enfermera y que es dueña de un negocio médico, como que no tendrían interés, pero ellos dijeron, wow, acababan de ir a Italia ellos el año pasado y pagaron 5 veces el precio de lo que les hubiera costado utilizando este grupo de viajeros, esta comunidad de viajeros. Y ha cambiado la vida de su familia, ha cambiado su vida por las personas que han conocido como a nosotros. Ha sido increíble. So tell us, are there any other ways that World Ventures has impacted your life? And have you had to grow personally to grow your business? And if so, tell us how.
Wow. That is a $1 million question. I could probably talk for an hour to explain that. Okay, literally. When we first started, we were successful in our careers, right? I'm going to just say successful, right? Maybe. And I mean, Ken's a very accomplished physician. I was the second nurse practitioner in the state. We have 4 kids, just like you, Cesar, that are very accomplished. 3 of them are physicians, and one's a real estate agent. Or one is going to dental school right now. The other 2 are physicians. So people might say, "Oh, you have it all together," but I wasn't able to impact more. Even the President of the United States, I don't care which president you're talking about, but the President of the United States or any country always can improve their leadership skills. And when you improve your leadership skills, you're going to add value to so many more people. And when you're adding value and you love what you're doing, you're going to be successful in so many different ways. So, I've already talked to you a little bit before about John Maxwell, and I decided to join that leadership team because I fell in love with the Worldventure trainings. The Worldventure trainings are way better than all those other people that you can pay tens and 20,000s worth of. Guess what? Our Worldventure people, they train at those other places. I wanted to learn from the John Maxwell coaching so that I would have a method. And also, I wasn't a great speaker. Okay. I was a great teacher, but I was not a great speaker, and I've gotten better. So I'm always trying to learn to see how I can help my team, how I can help other people, and provide value. Because when I provide value, I know that that's what I'm supposed to do. And everybody needs to find purpose. So
yeah, fantastic. You don't have to mute your line right now. It was fine.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
There's going a little bit.
Yeah,
I don't know what that's about.
It's all right. Ok, amigos. Wow, le pregunté que cómo es que ella ha tenido que crecer a través de este negocio, y me dice que cuando ellos vieron este negocio, pues eran personas de éxito, ¿no? O sea, su esposo es un médico bastante exitoso, ella tenía su negocio médico siendo enfermera, y tenían 4 hijos, 3 hijos que son médicos y otro hijo que está dedicándose bien a raíces. Por fuera parecía que lo tenían todo, pero ella sentía que les faltaba poder impactar a personas, añadir valor a las vidas de otras personas. Y dice, no importa si eres el presidente de una nación, no importa qué presidente, todos los presidentes quieren mejorar la vida de otros. Y es lo que sentía que ella no estaba haciendo suficiente. Y cuando empezó el negocio de World Ventures, ella empezó a aprender sobre el sistema de liderazgo de John Maxwell, porque quería ser mejor en su liderazgo, en su negocio. Y cuando empezó a aprender el método de ellos, se dio cuenta que muchos de los entrenadores que tenían eran líderes, entrenadores en nuestra empresa World Ventures, que entrenan y que les pagan $10,000, $20,000 para entrenar, y que se dio cuenta que el sistema que tenemos de entrenamiento es mucho mejor que cualquier cosa que ella había visto en ninguna otra empresa, y también en el sistema de liderazgo que ella ha tenido con John Maxwell. Y lo que he aprendido es que debes tener un método para poder aprender, para poder descubrir tu propósito e impactar las vidas de otros. That is so, so good, Colleen, because so many people feel like, you know what, that prospect, I'm not going to contact them because they seem to have it all, right? But here you're telling us that there's so much more that that people desire, no matter where they're at in life. Do you ever feel discouraged, Colleen? I mean, do you, telling us all your accomplishments, maybe people think, well, of course she's successful. I mean, look at where she's at, and her and her husband. Has building World Ventures been a challenge for you? Have you ever feel discouraged? And if so, how do you overcome that discouragement?
Yes, I have gotten discouraged. If you're not doing the business right, if you're doing the business right, you will become discouraged, unfortunately. But if you think about it, if you're a parent, have you ever got discouraged that you weren't doing a good job with your child? I have. Have you ever been frustrated because you're trying to work out and you're sore and you want to quit? Of course. that's common. Yeah, we all want to. The important thing is, and the thing that I totally learned is that you need to be, you can have a pity party for maybe 5 seconds or 10 seconds. You're like, oh my gosh, somebody quit. Or, oh gosh, I should have talked to that one person and I didn't. Just pick up where you went and be intentional. My hospice patients were the most miserable were not intentional with their life. They just went wherever the wind blew. So like it might be easier to go home and just watch TV. But is that really what your life is about? Life is supposed to be, I mean, yeah, you want to enjoy your life, but you want to look long term. So people that have gone to college, they're doing it for like the 4-year plan. Okay. They're not doing it like your son, very successful, Cesar. He excelled at speaking and everything. And how did he do it? He practiced. Was he discouraged? Of course. So anybody that's accomplished anything is going to be discouraged. And there is so much potential in Worldventures that we have yet to even scratch the surface. So that is how I overcame it. And, you know, to this day, you know, sometimes I'll go, oh, you know, like we lost a director in probably our, I don't know, they just decided to quit. And was that discouraging? Yes. But would I stop? Never. I would never want to stop traveling like I do. Like I would be missing out on this. I brought one of my best girlfriends on this trip. Okay. If I stopped, how much would I miss out? I wouldn't be hanging out with you as much, you know? There's so much value to the Worldventures, the friendships, the personal development, being better in your business, being a better parent, just being a better person, all in all. And you get to have fun, like hanging out in this awesome room. And oh my gosh, the pools out there, there's probably, I don't know, 10 pools. It's awesome. Love it.
Amazing. Amigos, les pregunté a ella que cómo trata ella con el desánimo, que si alguna vez se ha desanimado haciendo ese negocio. Y me está diciendo que constantemente, si estás haciendo el negocio correctamente, te vas a desanimar. Entonces, pregúntate, ¿alguna vez como papá o como mamá te has desanimado? Sí. ¿Alguna vez has hecho ejercicio y luego estás adolorido el día siguiente y ya te quieres rajar porque te duele? Claro, o sea, es normal. Date permiso de tener autoconmiseración por 5 segundos y después levántate a ti mismo. En el hospicio, en la experiencia de ella, que ella tuvo con adultos que estaban en los últimos días de su vida, ella se dio cuenta que los que tenían la vida más miserable eran los que no eran intencionales con su vida. Se la pasaban viendo televisión nada más, eran como una hoja que se los llevaba las aguas de la mar. Tienes que pensar a largo plazo y ser intencional. Por ejemplo, me dice, su hijo se acaba de graduar de universidad, nuestro hijo de Pamela y mío también. Y dice, ¿lo que hicieron, se desanimaron alguna vez? Sí. Todo lo que vale la pena lleva práctica y va a llevar desánimo al lado. Ellos tenían un nivel director en su negocio y un día este director decidió rajarse. ¿Le dolió? ¿Fue difícil? Sí, pero y se iban a parar ellos de crecer en el camino en el que estaban. Jamás, dice ella, porque se estarían perdiendo de todo ese resort que nos está enseñando, del impacto que están teniendo en las vidas de otros, de relaciones que tenemos como la relación que tiene ella y su esposo con Pamela y conmigo y con otros amigos. Dice que simplemente las albercas en ese lugar, estar conviviendo con 1,000 personas del negocio, y dice que hay como 100 albercas en ese resort, que está impresionante. That's so good, Colleen. Thank you so much for sharing that. So tell us about this. What have you achieved with Worldventures? And tell us about some of the trips that you have taken. You know, give us the numbers, how many, and maybe tell us about one of your favorite ones. Now, I'll mute you again. Un segundo, le voy a quitar el mute para que nos platique.
Okay. So Worldventures has totally enriched our family and our family's lives by being able to spend more time together. Also, we were probably within 2 months, we hit the first level of residual income. And after 6 months, we hit the second level of residual income. And since then, we've earned the car as well. And we did that literally when I was working 60 and 70 hours a week. I did that. My husband and I both did it. And what I would do is because, you know, when you own your own business, there's no time for yourself. I would go lock myself in the bathroom and I would text people, and then I would go out, do stuff, answer questions, and then I'd wait for the text. It was so easy to do. So the thing that's hard is staying consistent. Even if you take one little baby step every day with your Worldventures business, you are succeeding. Okay. So like today, I mean, I'm on vacation, but I'm still working on my Worldventures business by, I did some personal development reading. So here's a book right here. And so I did that when I was on the beach. That was fun. So you do a little bit every day. Some days are going to be bigger, but you need to be planning that intentionally. So I'm going to just tell you my husband's favorite trip and then my favorite trip.
Okay.
So far, we've been on 32 dream trips in the last 2.5 years. And we've been on more trips than that, but those are the dream trips. I can't even tell you how many trips we've been on. You know, probably at least once a month, we're going somewhere. Okay. And we use the product. And a lot of our trips are for free. You know, they're for free because we've brought so many people in the business. And we brought in over 102 people in our business. And I think the best trip that I had was going to the Galapagos. That was a bucket list item for me right off Ecuador. It was gorgeous. And I've always heard about it, but I mean, I had a great time. Now, I'm more of an outdoorsy person than my husband. Now, his favorite was going to Norway. And Norway still is a little outdoorsy, but it was, because it was so cold, we did a lot of indoor things, a lot of like train rides in the beautiful mountains and see all the fjords. It was gorgeous. I never expected that I'd ever go to those places. They're so awesome. And another one was China. Oh my gosh, I love China. Never thought I'd go on the Great Wall. Never thought I'd climb those steps, and even Ken climbed those steps. So that was really crazy. He almost had a heart attack, but he did. Oh my gosh, it was so fun. We just enjoyed it. And you know, the thing is everything's taken care of. Like here, like everything is taken care of. And we see hosts sometimes. Like I just saw a host that we've seen on different trips today. And that's really cool too. Wow. So the last part is bringing our friends along on our dream trips. So we enjoy that. And we try to, you know, like when we went to Hawaii, that was so cool that we could do that together. Right? I mean, you would never be able to have an experience. You'd never have an experience like that if you had not joined Worldventures.
That's true. That's so amazing. Yeah. And I mean, the way you connect with each other is just incredible. Let me tell them what you share with me. Me dice Colleen que este negocio ha enriquecido su vida en formas increíbles, impensables para ellos. Número uno, les ha permitido pasar tiempo juntos como pareja y como familia. En 2 meses llegaron al primer nivel de ingreso residual. En 6 meses llegaron al segundo nivel de ingreso residual. Y esto fue cuando trabajaban 60, 70 horas a la semana. Ella se metía al baño, mandaba textos y luego salían a hacer el trabajo. En realidad se le hizo fácil porque era en ratitos. Y mira, lo difícil no es hacer el negocio. Lo difícil es ser constante haciéndolo. Que tomes pasitos de bebé. Es como, aún en vacaciones ahora, nunca dejas de crecer. Ella te enseñó el libro de las 15 leyes del crecimiento de John Maxwell. Fue parte de su crecimiento de hoy. Leyó en la playa, Entonces, si tú sigues haciendo eso diario, un día te vas a ver a ti mismo haciendo el negocio como ella en la playa. Han tomado 32 Dream Trips en los 2 años y medio que tienen con la empresa y no pueden ni siquiera contar todos los viajes. Esos son nada más los Dream Trips. Han tomado otros viajes, mínimo uno al mes, y muchos viajes son gratis, porque la empresa te da puntos cada vez que refieres personas. Han tomado han inscrito a 102 personas personalmente y sus viajes favoritos es a las Islas Galápagos en Ecuador, que era una lista de deseos, un bucket list que tenían. Después, el segundo, a ella le gustan mucho las actividades afuera, es muy aventurera, y su esposo es alguien que le gustan las cosas más tranquilas. El viaje favorito de su esposo fue a Noruega, donde vieron muchas escenas impresionantes, los fiordos noruegos, el tren. Y luego otro viaje que fue impresionante para ellos fue China. Escalaron todos los escalones en la gran muralla china y su esposo casi le dio un ataque al corazón, pero fue increíble. Y lo que más me gusta de los viajes es que todo está planeado para ti. O sea, no tienes que pensar nada. Incluso ahora que vio al anfitrión uno de los anfitriones de este viaje, el que está en Cancún, es una anfitriona que ya la había visto en otros viajes. Y lo más increíble es los amigos que haces. No les comentó ella, pero un viaje que tomaron a París fue totalmente gratis por los puntos que han ganado con la empresa. Y las amistades, la verdad, las conversaciones que tienes, está ella refiriéndose al viaje que tuvimos hace 2 años o año y medio en Hawái, en un entrenamiento especial que tuvimos. Es increíble, amigos, increíble. Colleen, as we are closing down this interview, and I am so grateful that you're sharing with us, being on vacation, what is the last piece of advice that you can give to anybody who might be wondering how they could have success in Worldventures? What would you suggest to them? Oh, sorry, I gotta take you. Déjenme quitar el miedo otra vez. Le pregunté qué es lo que recomienda a alguien que quiere tener éxito en Worldventures. Go ahead.
The biggest thing is to decide you want to be successful in Worldventures, because once you decide, you will put everything into motion. It's just a law of the universe. You can decide, you can pray about it, you need to do all the things that you need to do after you decide. If you don't decide that you want to be successful, you will never put forth the action. And that makes sense, right? Mm. There are many people that don't even take the first step. Mm. And the steps are the simplest thing that you'd ever do. It's not even like digging a hole, okay? I used to take care of critically ill babies. Mm. Worldventures is the easiest thing to do, but it's your own business. And when you have your own business, you need to decide to be successful and do whatever it takes.
Wow, that's so deep. Me está diciendo que lo más importante que tienes que hacer para tener éxito en Worldventures es decidir que quieres hacer esto. Porque cuando decides, eso crea movimiento. Una vez que decides, entonces puedes orar, puedes meditar, puedes pensar en lo que quieras, pero primero tienes que decidir, porque si no decides no hay acción. Y la acción es lo que hace que todo ocurra. El primer paso es el paso que la mayoría de la gente nunca toma, que es un pasito de bebé. Y ella dice que cuando ella estaba en el área de cuidado intensivo en bebés en estado crítico, ella se dio cuenta que eso era difícil. Hacer Worldventures no es difícil. Lo difícil es tomar la primera decisión y todo lo demás ocurre. Chicos, si tienen alguna pregunta para Colleen, apúntenmela aquí porque en lo que me despido de ella, le voy a decir si alguien tiene una pregunta. Colleen, I just asked everybody if they have any questions they'd like to ask you. In the meantime, I just want to thank you so much. I mean, I really appreciate you taking the time during your vacation on a Sunday night. Just so grateful. And you're so inspiring with everything that you shared. And I just can't wait to hang out with you guys again so soon.
Oh, it'll be so awesome. I can't wait. Yeah.
Thank you so much. They just tell me, they're super excited. They're super excited to hear your story. And I recorded this. So when I upload it, the people in Europe are going to be fired up listening to this, and the people who weren't able to listen. And
I wish they could borrow my eyeballs, and so they could see what I've seen. I wish they could do that.
Wow. Dice que ojalá pudieran tomar los ojos de ella prestados por un instante para que pudieran ver lo que ella ha visto en este negocio. Colleen, thank you so much, sister. I appreciate you. Go enjoy this time with your girlfriend, and anything we can do for you, you know, we are here for anything you need.
Oh, I know, and we're there for you too. So thank you so much, Cesar, and say hello to everybody and tell them, you know, just have fun. Have fun with it too.
I will. Thank you so much, sister. Right. We'll see you soon. Amigos, muchas gracias por conectarse. Dice Colleen, solamente recuerden divertirse, que es lo más importante, y nos vamos a ver muy pronto en alguna playa del mundo. Comparte el video con alguien que necesita escucharlo, dale like, suscríbete y visítanos en cesarypamela.com. Tú puedes vivir la vida que soñaste, una vida de libertad. Nos vemos en la próxima. Thank you, Colleen. God bless you. Gracias a todos. Dios los bendiga.